Hello, everyone. I'm attorney Lee Marvin, and I've been specializing in immigration law for over a decade. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about the USCIS Biometric scheduling, rescheduling appointment process. It's very important because it has changed. So please wait to the end of the video for me to be able to give you instructions on how to schedule this. Okay, but first and foremost, I want to explain to you the process that used to be and then talk about what the process is now. Okay, so first of all, the only way to be able to reschedule an appointment is if you can convince the government that there's good cause for it. So you've got to be able to explain to them and convince them that there's a good reason for not being able to make your scheduled appointment, okay? Good cause. Examples of good cause could be medical reasons are always a good cause, work-related or school-related obligations. I don't know, final exam coming up and you really can't make it there at that time. Special events, life events like weddings, funerals, and that's probably all that they're going to let you do. But those are two examples. Transportation issues are another very good reason for not being able to make your appointment and needing to reschedule so that you can make it at a later time. There's lots of other reasons, but they're all dependent on who you are and what's going on in your life. It just has to be a good reason that the government will basically believe that it's important enough to reschedule their precious appointment that they scheduled for you, okay? In the past, it was simple. You got the appointment notice, and at the bottom there's a little box that said, check here if you want to reschedule an appointment. You would check that box and you would indicate your reason for it, but you didn't have to prove to them that you had good cause. You just had to say, I'm not going to be able to make it. Please reschedule. They would reschedule. They would send you the notice in the mail, and you just go to the next appointment. Well, during COVID, that changed. The government adopted a zero tolerance, holy cow, do not dare mess with the appointment we schedule you, okay? They changed that during COVID, and they're still under that zero tolerance policy, although they kind of let you get ahead of that by maybe giving them a notice that you're not going to be able to make that appointment for good cause again, okay? So there's two ways of doing it. You can do it online, or you can call them directly. The USCIS Contact Center. And I'm going to give you this number. We're going to put it here on the screen. 1-800-375-5283. That phone number is going to put you directly into touch with immigration. If you can get them on the phone after 45 minutes, you're pretty lucky. But you either call them directly or you go online. USCIS a few years ago tried to develop, and they're trying to push their online portal system, which is pretty crummy, but it exists. That is the online process that you can go online and select reasons why, for good cause, that you're not able to make your appointment. The key, you have to do it at least 12 hours before your scheduled appointment. If you don't do it 12 hours before and you miss your appointment, all bets are pretty much off. The government will consider your case abandoned. They will close your case. Done. Denied, done. You will not be able to move forward with your case. You will have to refile from scratch. So I had a client, we learned this the hard way during COVID. And it was during a weird transition with immigration, and it was not nice of them, okay? So 12 hours before, you've got to contact them. Do it online. You know, it's a pretty good system for online doing it, or call them directly, okay? Good cause. Remember that. You can't just say, hey, I can't make it. You've got to prove good cause, paperwork, and the whole 9 yards, okay? So if you miss the window or your appointment, you do have to call them directly. You call that 800 number that I gave you before, which is 800-375-5283, and tell them that you missed it and explain to them and let them treat you like, I'm sorry, explain to them why you weren't able to make it and see if they're going to work with you in order to reschedule it or if you're done, okay? So the important thing, 12 hours. Don't miss your appointment. Don't miss your appointment for any reason, or it's going to be really difficult to make it up. Subscribe to my channel because of videos like this. This is the information that you can't get without trial and error. And trial and error in this case means your case is denied. You are done. So subscribe, click the alert notification so you get notified when I have another video that's going to be very helpful for you moving forward in your immigration process. I do all these cases. You can reach out directly, and I would be happy to help you with your green card request or any other immigration-related matter. Just reach out to me.